हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू सुप्रीम स्टेनो क्लासेस। गाइस होप सो कि आप लोगों का जो एसएससी का स्किल का एग्ज़ाम था स्टेनो का वो काफ़ी अच्छा रहा होगा और आपसे अच्छी उम्मीद की जा सकती है रिजल्ट को लेकर के। लेकिन यदि जिनका भी अच्छा एग्जामिनेशन नहीं गया है या अच्छा स्किल नहीं गया, उनको होप लूज़ नहीं करना है और आपको अपनी जो है मेहनत पे जो है जो इरर्स हैं उस पर काम करना है और ताकि आप जो है आगे चल करके अपने सपने को साकार कर सकें। तो गाइज मैं इस वीडियो में डिक्टेशन देने वाला हूं जो कि स्पेशली तैयार किया गया है बिहार सिविल कोर्ट के स्टेनो के स्किल एग्जामिनेशन के लिए। सो बी रेडी गाइज, 5 सेकेंड। हाउस बाय our New Year's Day reaches and passes through one of the 24 divisions until at the end of 24 hours it is in the last division. By that time the day is coming to an end in the first division and the 2nd of January is beginning. But the last division too must have its full day and 24 hours must pass before New Year's Day really comes to an end and dies in the last of the 24 divisions. The 1st of January lives for 48 hours, but while the 1st of January has been continuing its life in this way, the 2nd of January has been moving round the world. The first hour of the 2nd of January reaches the last division just as the 24th hour of the 1st of January dies, and at the same moment the 3rd of January begins in the first division. And so we are faced with the strange truth that while a day lasts 48 hours, there is between the 1st and 3rd of January no break at all. People in one country can hear 5 hours back coming to them over the air, hearing in the evening something that is happening in the afternoon in another country, and the people of that country can have the equally remarkable experience of hearing 5 hours forward. They can hear the people of another country seeing the new year in while it is for them the early evening of the last day of the old year. And if we are covering a long distance by ship, we have the experience of finding that a certain day can last only 23 hours or for as long as 25 hours. We read in the newspaper that a plane has reached the wonderful rate of over 600 miles an hour, but what is a rate like this when thought of side by side with the rate at which light moves? As for movement to the north or to the south, to the east or to the west, we know that our movement can be judged only in relation to some other object which is at rest or which can be said to be moving at a given rate away from or towards us. The earth itself is turning at a great rate and we do not feel this movement of itself. We can judge the movement of the earth only in relation to some other object which is not moving with it. We have probably all had the experience of not being able to tell which way a train is moving at night when we cannot see anything out of the windows. We cannot tell which way we are moving or at what rate we are moving except in relation to another object which is not moving with us. And so we find that many of the common expressions of daily life have no meaning in themselves and become real for us only when considered in relation to some other fact or object. Many people think that life is very unfair. Here you are working hard and yet your income is not even enough to buy you an ice cream. On the other side of the coin, you know someone who does not even shed a drop of sweat and yet lies in luxury. Unemployment is a very serious issue not only in India but in the whole world. There are hundreds and thousands of people who do not have employment. The problem of employment is very severe in India because of the growing population and demand for jobs. The situation has become so drastic that highly educated people are ready to do the job of a sweeper. Apart from all this, a large portion of the population is engaged in the agriculture sector and the sector only provides employment in harvest or plantation time. Government has taken the problem very seriously and has taken measures to slowly reduce unemployment. Due to overpopulation and lack of proper skills, there is a problem of unemployment in India. Gap between poor and rich is a big issue in India. It has been in the list of main agenda of most of the big political parties in country, and even now it is listed in the agenda, but unfortunately there is not much progress in this regard. Although government and some NGOs are actively taking part on activities which are really very good to push the other people status forward. In economics terms, poor is the person who has less purchasing power and the rich is one who had more purchasing powers. A person with less purchasing power is deeply affected because he cannot afford some goods and services which rich can afford. Variety is the spice of life. Well, God did not create people equal. Stop. सो गाइस, ये डिक्टेशन था. होप सो आप लोग काफ़ी अच्छे से लिखे होंगे इस डिक्टेशन को, और आशा करते हैं कि आप लोग अपनी मेहनत को कंटिन्यू रखिएगा. और ये जितने भी सारे मैं डिक्टेशन दे रहा हूँ ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा हेल्पफुल हैं, और जैसा कि मैं हमेशा कहता हूँ कि आप इन सभी डिक्टेशन को लिख लेते हैं तो फिर मुझे नहीं लगता है कि कोई भी मैटर ऐसा है जो आप नहीं लिख पाएंगे. ठीक है, होप सो आपको डिक्टेशन पसंद आया होगा. तो चैनल को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट डिक्टेशन के साथ. तब तक के लिए धन्यवाद.